pop, pop, it's 1995. So we want you to just turn your mind down.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listeners of the world, we are here in rainy, cold Southern California in Studio Cabana numero 4. Spenser, how you doing?
Fantastic.
Nice, me too. A little scary driving over here because it is so rainy and everybody in LA sucks at driving in the rain, but we made it.
They're terrible at it.
Horrible. One of the worst in the nation, maybe the world.
Trump's already solving the drought. I'm very impressed.
He's so good.
Leadership qualities are through the roof.
Out of control.
And
then they took off, what is that thing I sent you this morning about global warming?
Yeah.
He totally took that off the White House's websites.
Well, yeah, it's fixed. It's done.
It's done.
He figured it out.
He is fixing so many problems. Wow, this guy's amazing. Legend.
Very.
Fuck this
Well,
guy.
it's conference championship time.
Woo woo!
And we got to bring on our boy, Steeler fan, Kyle Shantz.
Oh my God! Terrible towel. Get ready. We get ready for the Shansonator. He's about to get up in here and lay it down.
Hello.
Well. Look who it is.
Come crawling on back to the show, eh, Kyle?
You're back on the phone with us.
Woo!
I am back, and it feels good.
We missed you. It's so great to have you on here every time.
Thank you. I was absent, was doing a lot of things. I was busy, and I am just so happy to get back on the horn with you guys and talk some shit, talk some sports with my friends.
Fuck yeah, buddy. That's what we talking about. It's exactly what we're talking about.
Where have you been?
So, little known fact, one of my jobs that I do is I'm an emergency crisis responder, and I've been in Dallas, Texas for the past week. Ever since the loss, the flooding in Dallas was just horrendous. And I was down there trying to rescue people, and the salty, flooding tears of Cowboys fans was just sweeping through neighborhoods. And you don't know the horror until you are holding a 4-year-old child as he's screaming and watching his house get swept away in the raging floodwaters of Dallas Cowboy fans' tears.
Thank God you were there.
It's a very humbling experience. And, I don't do it for the money. I don't do it for the fame. I do it for mankind, because nobody should have to suffer because of the Dallas Cowboys.
Kyle, we're going to be okay. We're going to be back next year to the Super Bowl and win it.
Yeah, about
You got to
that.
win a playoff game.
Yeah,
No,
it'd be
guys,
nice
you
to
got-
win a playoff game
no,
first.
This is what they needed. This is what was laid out. This was the destiny, and this is what's going to get them that playoff win next year. Probably going to win the Super Bowl. Easy.
I think this was the season. And if they didn't do it this season,
They were not winning it this season.
they're
Defense
done for,
sucked.
dude. Just scrap the roster. Just trade everyone away.
A
Fire
whole-
sale the entire team.
I'll say it here:
Overhaul.
you will never win a Super Bowl with Jason Garrett as the head coach.
Possible. Very, very possible. But there's always
You will
a
never
chance.
win a Super Bowl with Tony Romo on your roster, whether he plays or not.
Well,
He cannot be there.
Well, listen, we gotta figure out something. We're gonna take the cap hit anyways. We're gonna cut him. We're gonna let him go. We're gonna let him do whatever he fucking wants. He's Tony Romo.
Speaking
So-
of the Vegas odds right now, the 5 teams are the Bills, Bears, Jets, Broncos, and Texans.
Bills, Bears.
But the Broncos already said they don't want him.
I mean, no one's going to come out and say they want him. No one's like, oh, we want Tony Romo. It's going to be, it's off season. We didn't get the quarterbacks we wanted, but Tony Romo just kind of fell into our lap. So the interesting one that I saw that makes no goddamn sense is there was talk that the Chiefs want Tony Romo. And they're saying that Alex Smith has done the best he can possibly do for the Chiefs and has shown them that he is not that next level quarterback to take them. And I'm thinking to myself, and Tony Romo is?
Dude, Tony Romo throwing passes to Tyreek Hill out of the backfield. Little Spencer Ware up the middle. Ooh.
Old Noodle Arms Kelsey. Has that guy ever done a bicep curl? He has skinnier arms than most kickers.
Dude, it's because he's fucking in the off season. He's in his reality show trying to hook up with every different lady from all the states. Can you blame the guy?
He also parties with LMFAO. So there's a lot of fist pumping going on. It's like arm cardio.
There we go. It's like P90X.
Yes.
So speaking of crisis management, what's the mood in San Diego these days?
Oh, my God. You guys, I wish I could have recorded the radio when I was driving. Grown men calling into the sports radio station, bawling their eyes out.
No.
Yes. Talking about how they've been a Chargers fan since 1961 and how their dad took them to their very first game and now they're gone and it feels like they lost a loved one and just too much to handle. Whereas you look at the Raiders, and Raiders fans are fine because that's a bunch of nomads.
Yeah.
A bunch of junkies, a bunch of addicts.
They have no home. Their
They don't
home is
have a
wherever
home.
the Raiders are.
Wherever the
Wherever,
Raiders are.
they're like people that follow like the Fish concert, the Fish concert tour, and they just like
fish heads.
yeah, or like Renaissance Festival, those type people, they just travel carny types. And, I mean, what is better than Vegas?
Nothing.
Exactly.
I said last week, driving there on a Sunday or a Saturday for a game will be like the Mad Max caravan
Oh my God.
of people driving through the desert to that game. And then what
Yes.
better place of like glitz but total shady undercurrent than Vegas?
Nothing better.
Yeah, and Davis's bowl cut is gonna be fucking revived in Vegas.
How does he look at himself in the mirror and not change that fucking do? How do you keep that?
Whoever did the hairdos for Dumb and Dumber cuts his hair.
I love it how when they show him at the games, he's always got his binoculars out, looking from his like little suites. It's like, look at the fucking TV.
Yeah,
Mister.
right. Well, it's probably because he's in the Oakland Coliseum or whatever shithole they play in, which doesn't even have like electricity, which is why they're leaving. I mean, let's be serious. The Raiders have one of the best fan bases up there, along with the Cowboys, the Packers, the Steelers.
Yeah.
Those are the biggest fucking teams for fans. And you're not going to build a stadium. The Raiders sell out every game, whether it's home or away, because that traveling band of nomads, just like you said, the Mad Max race across the desert with some fucking drugged out guy playing the guitar, standing on front of the hood, just
So
strapped
sweet.
on. Build them a stadium. But you know what? I think it's better they're going to Vegas.
I was saying San Diego should pull the ultimate fuck you and build the Raiders a stadium.
Oh my God.
I wish, dude. That would be the greatest thing ever. Not to mention the human circus that is a Raiders game. I mean, it's all the who's who in the zoo, just all these weirdos. Like, you don't know if that's actually a costume they're wearing to the game or if that's what they dress like every day of the week.
If they get the approval though from the owners, would they start this next year, 2017 and 18, in Vegas, or would they be in Oakland for another year?
They're gonna play in Oakland, even though everyone knows they're moving to Vegas.
They should just play their 1 year in San Diego.
Qualcomm, brilliant.
Yeah. At the Q.
So
and
I was
Davis
saying,
is going to be like, wow, this is a nice stadium compared to what we've been playing in. We should just move here, boys.
since the NFL kind of fucked it up, I was saying the one thing they should do is tell the city of San Diego they get to keep the Chargers name and jerseys and everything, the history, like they did for the Browns, just to say we'll be back one day, even though I don't know if they will.
They'll never be back.
So funny thing you bring that up. One of the huge things that's going on is what's happening with like the jerseys, the merchandise. So there was one group of fans that got together and made a giant burn pile and burned off all their jerseys in the parking lot of Chargers Park. And then here's the best one. Father Joe's, like, it's like a homeless help, charity thing. Their commercials are like, don't throw away or burn that Chargers memorabilia and jerseys. Donate it. Help out the homeless. So you're about to see every homeless person in San Diego rocking Chargers shit. It's like those ESPN stories you see where it's like the losing team of the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They ship all that stuff to Africa.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's San Diego just turned into the third world jersey handout center. There's I think it was one of the department stores, I want to say Macy's or something, had a giant table out with all their Charger stuff, and it said 75% off. They're just trying to get anything they can for it. Like,
it should be like at least 95% off.
Yeah. How much can you carry? That's yours. $5, please.
How much did the school districts lose with Rivers taking all his children out of San Diego?
Well, luckily it's just one school district, but they just lost probably about 50% of all their students. Rivers drove up in his double extended school bus and picked up all 86 of his children and moved them to LA. I don't know how he's going to afford a house up there with that many kids.
They're going to be all in the NFL one day. It's just going to be an army of Rivers quarterbacks.
Oh God, don't say that. That much Rivers face.
Yeah.
Every team has a Rivers kid at quarterback.
It's just going to be Rivers versus Mannings all day. Rivers versus Mannings.
Yeah, I'm surprised Tom Brady hasn't stepped his kid game up.
Right?
But, it makes sense because Giselle wants to keep that thing intact,
And he already has one out of marriage that he ditched her for, Giselle. He's got two, right? 2 or 3?
Yeah.
3?
He's too competitive. He doesn't want a kid to ever surpass him.
No way. His kids can't play football. They got to be models.
Oh, did you see Dick LeBeau is coming back?
What?
He was already... Wasn't he in Tennessee?
He is, but he's coming back for his 59th NFL season. This dude is the Pope of the NFL.
DC?
Oh,
Defensive
yeah.
coordinator?
Yeah.
What was he doing? What was his previous thing with the Titans?
Defensive coordinator.
Oh.
It's his 45th year coaching. He played for 14 seasons with the Lions and his 7th all-time in interceptions.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, they need to suit him up and get him a pick so he can move up with that
Well, before we get into the game, the AFC Championship, I got to ask how you feeling about your boy AB and his video. Everyone's talking about it, blowing it up like it's a big deal.
Yeah, it's funny because, he's done videos like that before, which is not a big deal. But the fact that he's doing the video while Tomlin's talking about not doing things like that.
It's great.
Yeah, he's like,
I'm surprised,
and we won't be on social media.
I'm surprised you didn't see Harrison notice him doing it and just ass naked come over and just like smack him with his dick right in his face and be like, turn that shit off.
Just break the phone in half?
Yeah.
Eats it.
Just eats it and smashes him. And he's like, do it again.
Dude, that's a guy I want to see return for another season.
Harrison?
Go to 40?
I want him to play until he physically can't go. Because the fact is, so I follow him on Snapchat. Like, I think he's so entertaining. Not because he does all these, like, old celebrity type shit, like AB and Odell and a lot of these flashier guys. The game ends, and then 5 a.m. the next day, you look at it, and he's in the gym. He's, like, the only one there just
beast.
That's what I like. And then after that, the next snap is him getting, like, acupuncture. You're like... Everyone else is still asleep, dude. What are you doing?
He never sleeps.
That's how he's so good.
So what are your thoughts on the game? Because Tom Brady and the Pats have owned your Steelers.
They have. And You know what? The Patriots have pretty much owned everybody except for the Giants. I mean, Andrew, that's like to have the Giants just have your number.
Fuck you, Kyle. Fuck you, Kyle. This year's done, man. Going on to next year, we're going to totally take them. We're going to win every game. 16-0.
Ooh. But, I think that the Steelers need to come into this game and stick with their fucking game plan. Like, I don't know what happened from the game against Miami to the game against Kansas City. Yeah, and I know Kansas City has a much better defense, but the offensive play calling just completely changed.
Well, Big Ben also audibled out of a few runs in the red zone so he could throw some interceptions.
Oh,
Keep it
Fuck,
close.
dude. So I actually didn't even get to see that entire game. I was on the road.
What kind of fan are you?
He was saving the citizens of Dallas.
Thank you. I was already on the road to fucking Dallas to respond to the crisis that is the crying Cowboys fans. Okay? You're welcome. I saved your city.
It's not my city,
I'm not
it's
the
my
hero
people,
you want. I'm the hero you deserve. And I hear, and it's like, oh, they're on the 5. Oh, they're on the 2. Fuck yeah, we got this. We have the best running back in the league. And what does he do? He throws a goddamn pick. Run the ball.
I agree.
They need to stick to their game plan because the Patriots defense, it's good, but it's not Le'Veon Bell good. You can't stop Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown if you play it right.
I think they'll stop him from running because the Patriots always pretty much stop running backs.
Le'Veon Bell has totally developed a new style of running that nobody can stop.
He just ran on the two of the worst rush defenses in the league.
Don't care. This guy's going for 2 hundo.
The way you beat the Patriots with Le'Veon Bell is passing to him, not running the ball.
He
If you
loves
run the
catching.
ball, they will stop you. And you'll get yards, but you won't win the game
What
that
about
way.
a slant to Brown right over the middle?
That's nice, too.
What about a post? What about a curl to Brown?
What about every route on the route tree?
Belichick is the master of taking away your best player. They will take
But
away
they have
Antonio Brown.
They got 2.
They have 2. They don't have 5 like they used to. They have 2.
2 deadly ones. It's like King Cobra and like a Mamba.
That's why you got to throw to Bell.
He's got great hands, yeah. What are they? Is it
Also-
-6? Are they +6, right?
+6.
The Steelers need to step up on defense and just lock down the middle of the field because all the Patriots do is throw those little crossing routes to their fast little receivers, make them throw to the outside, They don't have a wide receiver on the outside that can really go one-on-one and beat someone all day.
Just stop Dion Lewis.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That little man can go.
Shazier better be all over that asshole.
I was going to say, once again, another great former Brown.
Who? Dion Lewis?
Yeah.
Yep.
And the Patriots love just poaching players from the Browns and making them good.
And then
Jabal
shipping the shitty ones back to him.
Yeah. Hey, but don't worry, guys. The Browns are in contract negotiations, and they might sign him, so it's okay.
Oh, with Jamie Collins?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huge.
Right. Huge.
Millions.
So to me, the best part of this game is going to be the chess match, the mind fucks between Tomlin and Belichick. Because Belichick's going to dial up some things. Some radio signals are going to go out. He'll be videotaping their locker room, but he's not going to Snapchat it. He probably already has all those tapes.
He has all the shower tapes.
Every tape you could imagine, Bill's got it.
He's probably got guys on the payroll.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Every team in the NFL, he's got somebody there.
Well, you look, everyone has worked under Belichick at one point. It's like the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. It's like the 6 degrees of Bill Belichick. They have worked with or for Bill Belichick at some point.
And they've almost all exclusively gone to AFC teams.
Yeah.
He keeps them in conference, but the Steelers don't allow it.
Interesting.
No.
Well, we're on the Steelers because we took them mid-season to win the Super Bowl, and I think it's a 50-50 game, but we're going Steelers here.
Fucking terrible telling the shit out of this Sunday.
What is the line on that game?
It's now 6.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Take that. Because I think the Steelers are going to win.
You just want to put some money on the money line.
I'm liking that
do.
the Steelers' best weapon, Boswell.
Ooh, he's so sexy.
Stud.
Maybe some pressure up the middle from Dupree and Shazier like the Texans did. Get Tom a little rattled.
You gotta hit him and keep him on the
Dude,
sideline.
we
for a while.
need Dupree to lay a hit on Tom like he did to Moore.
That would do it.
Decapitate him.
That would do it. Because I feel like if you're watching this game and in the second quarter, Tom's just sitting back there dinking and dunking for, 3, 4, 7 yards, you guys are fucked. Your offense isn't going to be on the field. They'll just chew up a bunch of time.
I have a lot of hope coming into this game because I watched that Steelers-Patriots game. The Texans-Patriots game. And honestly, the Texans were in that game for quite some time. And if Brock Osweiler doesn't throw 3 picks,
He was amazing at throwing
Who was-
picks.
oh, okay. I mean, that game was not that impressive by the Patriots. The Texans had them on the ropes a couple times, making good stops and whatnot, and then Osweiler just kept giving it back.
Right. No, and they kept Tom on the sideline for a very long time in the first half, and he looked pissed, and he looked cold.
I would say both games of these teams were not impressive.
No, not at all.
No, the Dallas Cowboys.
The Chiefs-Steelers matchup was horrible.
Horrible.
It was.
And I know you guys probably already touched on it, Travis Kelce. Don't blame the game on a ref. Score fucking points.
It
I've
was a
always said
great
that.
statement, though. It was a great drop, though. His line was great.
His line
It
was
was.
great, but it was wrong timing.
Horrible.
You guys
Yeah.
bungled that. It was a hold.
It was a hold. It truly was a fucking hold.
If he didn't hold him, Alex Smith's face would still be in the dirt.
and Tony Romo would be flying to Kansas City.
Tony Romo would
right
be flying
now.
to Kansas City right now because Harrison would have put him in the ground.
So I was hearing a story about how in the beginning of the season, Harrison wasn't getting the snaps. And they asked Tomlin about it. And he said he was saving his legs, saving his reps for later on in the season so he could go full speed. When they asked Harrison, he said he didn't need to save his legs. But let's be serious. This guy is coming alive in the playoffs, and it is amazing to watch.
He's going to eat Tom Brady. I feel it. He's
Oh,
going to get him.
They look like a real Steelers team again with linebackers.
They
I
do.
don't think he'll get Tom Brady. I think Tom Brady
No,
will
he's-
look at Bud Dupree and pick him apart.
Is there a bet? I want a prop bet
It's
right
got to
now.
be Shazier or someone else.
First sack, Harrison, over.
Oh, Harrison get to Brady? More likely. I thought you said Dupree.
No.
Oh,
Harrison.
Possible.
38 years old, in the
He
prime
scares
of his
me.
life.
It's Tom. So Tom's older than Harrison.
Yeah. That's kind of shocking, actually.
Tom gets hurt. Jimmy Garoppolo comes in.
Uh-oh. But then is that when the new dynasty starts for the next 17 years?
No, Garoppolo comes in to bolster that free agency money.
Ooh, money, money, money.
So him and Josh McDaniel ride off into the sunset together.
So where are they going to go?
I don't know. It would just be so great.
Just a classic American love story. Jimmy and Josh.
There's so many fucking scrub coaches getting signed, and like Matt Patricia and Josh McDaniel are just winning rings on the sidelines with Bill.
They love it. They're happy.
Yeah.
They're so happy.
Well, let's move on to the other game. Andrew's new first favorite team, the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, let's say my first favorite team now. My favorite team.
Favorite team.
I mean, there's
Is
only
the
4
Falcons.
teams left.
I hope
So,
that
are
the
so
Falcons
the Packers
win.
are your second favorite team?
Packers are my second favorite team. Actually, you know what?
Nice.
You know who my second favorite team is? The Patriots are my second favorite team
Juicy.
this
Juicy.
weekend. Get your fucking money in. They're totally going down. We all know what happens when the curse is real and the curse is back.
So that line is 5 right now. I don't know if you've seen it, Kyle. Line
To
is
be
5.
honest with you, I totally want the Falcons to win the Super Bowl, but I feel like I would bet. I mean, Green Bay +5 just seems so juicy, right? Does it not? I know we
Feels-
bet.
I
feels-
hate Green Bay.
Feels like a trap to me.
Wait, it's a trap.
I think
That's
Atlanta.
not crap.
I think if Atlanta wants to, Julio Jones could set the playoff receiving record.
Oh my God.
Des Bryant, who's been pretty lackluster all season, went off against Green Bay. What's Julio going to do?
Go way more off. He gonna get off.
The Green Bay's defense does not impress me, and then you've got all these weapons.
Yeah,
They have a
lots
shitload
of
of
weapons.
I think
They
the
do.
defense isn't great for Atlanta, but it's fast. They can make a play or two here or there. I know Rodgers is hot, but I feel like everyone's almost at this point. It's gone too far.
How many times can the ball turn up black for these guys or red? It's got to go the other way sometime, right?
I am all about the Falcons.
Yes.
They are such an exciting team. And as you guys know, and anyone who listens to this show knows, I can't stand the Packers. I can't stand their commercials. I can't stand their false image of this wholesome. And I do think Aaron Rodgers is great. We all know he's good. But everyone's saying he's the best ever. Tom Brady's still playing the game. And
so pissed.
I have a friend who played with Aaron Rodgers at Cal. And he said, Aaron Rodgers is a cocky asshole.
That makes
really
sense.
great player, not great in the locker room.
That's fine.
I thought you were going to say, not great in bed. I was like, what kind of
Not
source?
great in bed.
What
No.
kind of source do we have
He doesn't
here?
party with the boys. He doesn't party with the boys. Back to what I was going to say about this game. The Falcons have a lot of weapons. And the way the Falcons win is they get up fast. And then that defense just attacks. And it forces the other team to get out of what their normal game plan is. And that's when that Falcons defense steps up. Vic Beasley gets sacks.
Andrew and I were saying last week, the Georgia Dome is how you beat them.
Ooh.
You get all the famous Atlanta rappers, all the
strippers,
the housewives of Atlanta, put them right behind the Green Bay bench. They'll just
empty out every trap house.
Every trap house.
I want them all in that fucking stadium. It's going to be so wild. It's going to be crazy as hell.
It's going to be dirty South.
I'm going to be dirty birding the shit out of wherever I'm watching this fucking game.
Get Jamal Anderson just jerking off in the tunnel so everyone can see him. Just fucking
Hey, let's get him on security on the sideline like the Chargers had that
like
one
the
dude.
Chargers guy. Are we sure that wasn't Jamal Anderson?
Sadly, it wasn't. The guy was white.
Oh. Damn. So, yeah, the Georgia Dome packed. You saw Arthur Blank dancing. Phenomenal dancer.
He
in the
actually
locker room.
does well for an 80.
It might have been a seizure, but
Yeah.
It was some sort of a palsy.
some sort of a palsy there.
So this would be epic if the Falcons pull off a huge win because it would be the last game in the Georgia Dome. And I saw an interview today on, I believe it was ESPN, with multiple Grammy award-winning rapper from Atlanta, Big Boy from Outkast.
Big boy.
He was donned all up in his Falcons gear and was talking about what this game means to Atlanta, especially being in the Georgia Dome. And he's making it seem like you guys might be speaking the truth.
Who's going to do the halftime show, though? That's what I want.
This week?
Yeah.
I want Gucci Mane.
Get Gucci Mane in there. Bring them all. Bring every rapper out there.
Gucci Mane with
Yeah.
Usher.
I want
The
Usher.
biggest collaboration ever of every Atlanta rapper just down on the field.
All of them. Little
They put
John,
all their
the
beef
East Side
aside.
Boys. They should have the East Side Boys with those gas cans from the videos just like hanging out outside the Green Bay Packers locker room, just mean mugging them all the time.
Absolutely. Future. Let's get Future down in there too.
Yeah.
He'll definitely be there.
Oh, yeah. He was there last week.
Jeezy. Get fucking Jeezy down there, dude.
That's why Russell tripped on his lineman. He looked up and saw Future.
Uh-huh.
And he got distracted.
Dude, it was good to see Seattle get beaten like that.
Yeah, fuck you,
Oh, yeah. It was nice. It was
They
a real
deserve
nice
to
sight.
lose all the time.
And Kyle, I don't know if you've been listening to the last few. We ever since preseason when we were very mean to our dear friend Matt Ryan, we've been in contact with him.
Yeah, he's a listener of the show.
Big fan. And we've been texting him a lot, going back and forth. And we talked to him a little bit this week.
He is pumped. He is so fucking ready to take the next step of his evolution of an NFL quarterback. Wants to be MVP, Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP. He really wants to pull out all the stops. Then he wants to come on the show and talk to us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like really super nice guy.
Phenomenal guy.
That's awesome because I also know a guy who played with him at Boston College. I work with him. He actually holds the receiving records for Boston College. And he worked with Matt Ryan as well, and he said, amazing guy. Just great guy. Everybody loves him. You'd love him.
Very
He's
classy
huge.
individual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well spoken.
Yeah.
So, if there could be an unsung hero of this game, someone who could come out of nowhere, who'd it be?
My boy, Tevin Coleman.
Gotta love that guy.
I love Tevin Coleman.
Kyle Shanahan's gonna have that boy everywhere.
How about this one? Dwight Freeney strip sack to end the game.
Wow.
Yes.
Vintage.
Let's get Dwight Freeney some love. That guy is old and doing it as well.
He's got that spin move, man, right off that line. Impossible to stop.
You know what? That's the one thing this weekend no one's talking about. Every team has age-old veteran pass rushers. We got Julius Peppers, Dwight Freeney, and James Harrison in the playoffs right now.
Damn.
Yeah.
What's going on?
It's insane.
Age is just a number, boys.
Pretty soon they're
Unless
going to
it's
start playing
about like a legal issue, then that actually matters.
a...
But when it comes to sports, age is just a number. Play how you feel. Don't play your age. You know what I'm saying?
Wise words from a wise man.
So what are your picks? Are Steelers and Falcons this weekend?
Yeah.
You got anything else you're looking out for? Anything you're interested in? Where are you watching the games? Key us in. Let us know.
What are you going to eat?
What am I going to eat? I don't know, man. It's going to be a game time decision on that. I got to see what's going to happen with all this weather, you know?
It's true.
Because that's going to decide a lot about what my work is doing, you know?
Right.
I don't know if I'm going to have to go rescue some people.
Right.
Cowboy fans are still crying. There's still torrential downpours of tears in Dallas.
We're going to be crying for a while.
There's a lot of confused people. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to go. They lost their home.
It's a cowboy tears. The waves.
So Andrew and I decided with only 2 weeks of football left, we have to cheer for these teams that we're going to bet on, like they're our teams.
We do.
It's going to get aggressive.
It's going to get rowdy, and I'm ready to be terrible.
Terrible. You've been terrible your entire life.
Oh,
You're
damn it. That's
Cowboys
right.
fan.
I forgot about that.
What is y'all's thing? What is the Cowboys thing? Like, you know, the terrible towels.
We saw it last
heads.
week. They have white towels,
white
which is
towels.
hilarious. That's
It's
what
like-
they wave.
yeah,
the
it's
white
like,
flag.
what
It's like
are
a
you-
Kleenex.
It's like, what the fuck you guys doing with this? Yeah, it's like we're throwing in the towel right at the beginning of the game.
It's a Kleenex to mop up the tears.
Oh, damn it. God damn it. We don't have anything. We just have a huge-ass stadium. That's it.
Sounds about right.
It's so right. And we don't travel. And it's usually filled with the opposing team's fans.
Yeah.
So I got to ask you guys. Spencer, I think I asked you what your thoughts are about the Chargers going to L.A. Are you going to go check them out at the StubHub Arena or whatever that?
See, I didn't like that they moved because I just think it sucks for San Diego and all that. But as far as Chargers versus Rams, I'm way more on board with the Chargers.
Me too. Fuck yeah.
I think it could be a cool new thing in the NFL. Why do all stadiums have to be 80,000? Maybe some teams start to say, let's make them smaller.
Intimate.
More intimate.
Ooh,
it gets
yeah.
louder. You can feel the rumble.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I mean, why
Yeah.
not? I think I'd rather watch the Chargers at that stadium than go to the Coliseum with the Rams any day.
Yeah, the Coliseum's just pathetic.
It's garbage.
Hate that place.
Yeah, and if you're going to a Chargers game, at least you're going to see points get scored.
Yes.
Oh, fuck
And
yeah.
what is more exciting than watching a team melt down in the fourth quarter and give up a lead every game?
That's pretty fun.
That'll be
football.
phenomenal.
That's really
And
fun.
are we going to have some Chargers wives for Wags of LA?
You're
or
damn
are we gonna
right.
do another show, much like the Ramily, which was a flop?
They have to. I think they'll be on Wags. There's room in Wags.
Wait. Oh, the Chargers can't be on Hard Knocks. They have a new coach. So otherwise they would have just done round 2 of Hard Knocks.
LA style.
Hard Knocks. Nobody even wants to be on that show.
I know.
No, they
They force you now.
Uh-huh. So I heard a list of the teams that they were going to force to do it. And all of the teams said they didn't want to. And the NFL said, we will decide who does it, and you will do it.
Wow.
And right now, some of the names are the Browns,
I knew
the
that was it.
Jets, the Ravens.
Yeah, the
And-
criteria is not making the playoffs and not having a first-year head coach. So if you didn't make the playoffs and you've got a second or third-year, fourth-year head coach, you're up.
What about
I want the Jags, my second favorite team next
You
year.
got a new coach.
Fuck.
Out.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about a team that like made the playoffs but lost in their first game, like the Cowboys?
Shut your mouth. We made it to the second round of the playoffs, bro.
You
We were
didn't even play the
we were
first
so
week.
we were so good. We didn't need to play the first week. That says something.
great. Regular season, you were phenomenal, but you can't perform when it matters.
Kyle, I let Andrew know in the last 20 years, the Jags and Texans have more playoff wins than quote-unquote America's team.
Ooh.
America's shame.
Guys, we're
Shame.
just biding our
Shame.
time to come back stronger than ever. You
Shame.
don't understand the ploy? You guys don't understand what we've been doing?
I think it's the
You're
same.
not Superman.
We are.
You're
we
not
are.
Batman who's just going to go away and get stronger
That's what
and
we've been
come back. You're not fucking Ben Affleck doing the workout montage of lifting heavy things, slamming them down and yelling, coming back bigger and stronger.
All I see is overrated choke artists when I see the Cowboys.
Come on, guys. Next year, we are going to be Super Bowl bound. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. We're going to go to the Super Bowl parties. Cowboys are going to be the main squeeze. They're going to win. We're all going to be so happy. You guys are going to apologize to me and say, you guys finally did it. You did it again. You are the greatest team in America, are the greatest team in the world. That's going to happen next year.
It's going to be so much fun to go to Minnesota in February, if that's the case, to watch Cowboys.
Woo! Cold,
That's
baby.
where the Super Bowl's at?
Yeah.
Freezing.
Oh, yay.
It's a phenomenal stadium, apparently.
Yeah, great. The Super Bowl also has a bunch of week of festivities and events that go on. Nobody wants to do that in fucking -2-degree weather. Minnesota cold is like Africa hot.
Yeah.
You don't really know until you're there and you're like, holy shit, now I know what people are talking about.
I cannot wait. What's a Vegas Super Bowl going to be like?
The best
Out
ever.
of control. Let's talk about this. Vegas Stadium, when they build it, it's going to be magnificent. Are they going to have multiple little casino floors and shit inside the stadium?
Yes.
You must.
Like you go to the fucking pisser and above the urinals just a fucking slot machine or like a video poker. You're fucking pissing and just playing video poker in the bathroom.
That's the American dream, to be honest with you.
There's no concession stands. It's just tables.
What about a craps table, like where you can see the stadium in the game?
Wow.
Oh, they're probably going to cement some bodies into the foundation of that thing so they can hide them.
Oh, I could believe it.
Sal Viscano might be there too. He's wanted in Vegas.
Oh, my
So how good is
God.
their home field advantage going to be? If you're an opposing team with a lot of young players, you're just every time you fly in, you're going to be like, fuck, you're going to have to go stay not in Vegas.
No, go to Henderson.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta go to Edison. Or Prim.
Oh, great.
Take him to Prim, the shitty Vegas.
Yeah. Stay at Wild Bills.
Oh, Wild Bills on the strip?
No.
In Prim.
Oh, yeah, that big gas station / hotel.
Yes.
Damn right, it's amazing.
So if you thought Odell Beckham and his crew went dumb in Miami, wait till they go to Vegas to play, and they're up in the fucking Spearmint Rhino till 4 a.m. the day of the game, showing up hung over, just trash.
Like the Pittsburgh Steelers in Miami.
Yeah, but they overcame that, and they're still in the playoffs.
I know, but they lost his money on that one.
Still bitter. But we've been riding them. We're all about the Steelers this weekend, even though I don't feel the best about it. Bill's going to have so
You know
many
what?
traps. So many
You
traps.
don't got to feel good about it. You just got to cheer for it to happen.
Boom.
I believe.
I believe.
Well, you got anything else for us?
I don't, except it's great to be back. It's always a pleasure, and I love you guys.
I want lots of snaps from you. Snapchats, Instagrams. I want to know what jerseys you're wearing, when you're throwing the terrible towel. I want to see
Okay,
the duffel
okay.
bags, both of them.
I will be drinking exclusively out of Steelers glasses.
Okay.
I have pints. I have pints and a 32-ounce mug.
You got it all. You got so much Steelers shit. I need to step
Yeah.
up my Cowboy game.
Yeah, you really do.
We're going to
Because
be
if you had a
watching.
32-ounce mug, that's going to catch all your tears. And then you can drink them so you don't get dehydrated.
Ooh,
We
goes
have-
right back.
We ordered an ice sculpture of Matty Ice, and we're taking shots right through his pee hole.
An ice luge.
An ice luge
A
that comes out
Matty ice luge.
right out. Of you know what? We just
Drinking nothing but natty ice out of Matty ice.
exactly. And we're gonna play Panda on repeat.
It's
Yeah, right?
So great.
I'm pumped up.
I'm so fucking pumped.
All right, Kyle, it was great.
Great job. We
You the
miss
man.
you. We love you.
I'll be back
I'll be
Monday.
back.
Monday we'll shoot the shit about this amazing, huge weekend in football.
Yes.
Bigly.
Bigly huge.
One of the best.
Like the biggest ever.
Biggest ever.
The largest.
The hugest. The grandest.
Now I'm about to holler at all my players nationwide. And all my boys in Houston, Texas. Swinging and banging. And what about down in Dallas? Swinging and banging. I can't forget San Antonio. Swinging and banging. Yeah, we got it going on.